Black holes are creepy enough, but even they can't compete with these stars that will make you go insane. Welcome back, Space Cadets. It's me here. And today we're going to count down the most dangerous types of stars that could drive you insane. In my last video, we talked about the unsettling sounds that haunt our universe. And one of those spine-chilling audio phenomena was the eerie hum produced by black holes. But believe it or not, these are just the opening notes in a symphony of cosmic horror. For there are other star systems that can produce sounds far more terrifying than the gentle lullaby of a black hole. And if you were unfortunate enough to hear them, these stellar screams could drive you completely insane. From stars that emit ultrasonic shrieks to ones whose very existence challenges the laws of physics. Let us get ready for a wild ride through the scariest stars in the universe that could send your mind over the edge. So fasten your seat belts, Space Cadets, because this is gonna be one heck of a journey. No 5 Wolf-Rayet stars. There are few things more dangerous than a star that's gone rogue. These hot, bright stars are the true outcasts of the cosmos, emitting an incredible amount of energy as they hurtle through space at breakneck speeds. If you were to encounter a Wolf-Rayet star up close, the experience would be akin to standing in the path of a cosmic freight train. And if you survived the initial shock, the mental toll would be just as devastating. Wolf-Rayet stars are incredibly rare, accounting for only 1% of all stars in the universe. They are characterized by their strong stellar winds and their highly efficient engines that allow them to accelerate to incredible speeds. The sheer power of these stars is enough to blow your mind, let alone your body. And with their unpredictable nature, you never quite know what to expect when in their presence. But it's not just the raw power of these stars that makes them so terrifying. Their sheer speed is equally unnerving. These celestial nomads travel at a staggering 1,000 kilometers per second through the cosmos, leaving a trail of cosmic debris in their wake. Imagine the feeling of being chased through space by a star that's moving faster than most spacecraft. It's a terrifying thought that could easily send your mind into a tailspin. Now, thankfully, Wolf-Rayet stars are pretty solitary creatures and rarely interact with other stars. But if you happen to find yourself in their path, there's no telling what might happen. So if you ever spot a Wolf-Rayet star hurtling through the night sky, be sure to steer clear. Otherwise, you might just end up as another casualty of its insatiable hunger for speed and power. Number 4, pulsars. Okay, Space Cadets, let's talk about pulsars, the celestial metronomes that keep time with their rhythmic pulses of radiation. These rapidly spinning neutron stars are the remnants of massive stars that have exploded as a supernova, leaving behind a dense, highly magnetized core that rotates at incredible speeds. Picture a cosmic lighthouse beaming its light into the darkness of space, except instead of guiding ships, pulsars emit beams of radiation that sweep across the galaxy with clockwork precision. Now, while pulsars may seem like fascinating cosmic oddities from afar, up close, they're a whole different story. The radiation emitted by these celestial metronomes can be incredibly intense, making them a serious hazard to any spacecraft or astronaut foolish enough to venture too close. And if you were unfortunate enough to be caught in the crossfire, the effects could be devastating. The high-energy radiation could fry your nervous system, leaving you paralyzed and insane. Or it could blast your body with enough force to turn you into a crispy critter. Plus, if you managed to survive the initial onslaught, the constant pulsing could induce a psychotic break as your mind grapples with the relentless rhythm. The sheer power and precision of pulsars make them truly terrifying entities that should be respected from a safe distance. So, if you ever find yourself near one of these cosmic timekeepers, be sure to steer clear. No 3 exploding helium stars. Picture this, Space Cadets, a star so massive that when it explodes, it can literally blow your mind. That's right, Exploding helium stars, also known as helium-rich subdwarfs, are stellar behemoths that pack a serious punch. These strange objects are the remnants of once massive stars that have shed their outer layers, leaving behind a dense core of helium that's ripe for explosion. When these stellar corpses reach a critical mass, they can undergo a runaway nuclear reaction that results in a massive explosion. And if you were unlucky enough to be nearby, the experience would be like standing in front of a cosmic jackhammer. The explosion of a single helium star can release as much energy as 100 billion atomic bombs, leaving you utterly scorched and mentally fried. But that's not all. These exploding stars can also emit intense bursts of gamma rays that can fry your nervous system from miles away. So if you ever hear the deafening roar of an exploding helium star, run for cover. This is one stellar explosion that you don't want to be around for. Number 2, magnetars. Alright, space cadets, prepare to be blown away because we're talking about magnetars, the most magnetic stars in the universe. These bizarre celestial objects are like regular neutron stars' evil twin, packing an insane amount of magnetic field strength that can literally warp your mind. Now, while regular neutron stars have magnetic fields that are thousands of times stronger than Earth's, magnetars take it to a whole new level, boasting fields that are thousands of times stronger than those neutron stars. If you were unfortunate enough to get too close to a magnetar, you wouldn't just be attracted to it, you'd be utterly consumed by it. These magnetic fields are so powerful that they can rip apart atoms and molecules, leaving you a soupy, disoriented mess. Not to mention the intense radiation that these stars emit could fry your nervous system in a matter of seconds. If that doesn't sound like a recipe for insanity, I don't know what does. Magnetars are incredibly rare, but when they do occur, they put on quite the show. These stars emit massive bursts of energy in the form of X-rays and gamma rays that can be detected all across the galaxy. It's like they're throwing a cosmic rave, but instead of lasers and strobe lights, they're blasting out high-energy radiation. So, if you ever stumble upon one of these stellar supernovas, be sure to keep your distance. You don't want to end up as another victim of its powerful magnetic grip. No. 1. Fast radio bursts. Fast radio bursts, also known as FRBS, are one of the most mysterious and terrifying phenomena in the universe. These sudden, intense pulses of radio energy are so powerful that they can literally blast your mind if you were close enough to one. Just imagine the feeling of being trapped inside a metal box during a lightning storm, except instead of thunder and lightning, you're bombarded with high-energy radio waves. That's the kind of experience that would send even the most level-headed astronaut over the edge. FRBS are incredibly rare, but when they do occur, they're extremely powerful, releasing as much energy as 100 million suns. And while we're still not exactly sure where these bursts come from, scientists believe they may be caused by everything from collapsing neutron stars to extra-dimensional beings, regardless of their origin. Though, one thing is certain, FRBS are not something you want to mess with. The immense power of these bursts can fry your nervous system, leaving you paralyzed and insane, or worse, obliterating your entire body in an instant. Plus, if you manage to survive the initial blast, the repeating nature of FRBS can induce a psychotic break as your mind tries to grapple with the relentless rhythm. So, if you ever hear the eerie pulse of an FRB, run for cover. This is one stellar scream that you won't want to stick around for. Well, Space Cadets, that's our countdown of the most dangerous types of stars that could drive you insane. From the terrifying to the bizarre, the universe never ceases to amaze with its strange and unsettling phenomena. Which type of star do you think would be the most terrifying to encounter? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more. This was James, and you've been watching your channel, Valley of Knowledge. Stay curious, and see you in the next one.